What is going on, guys? It's a brand new year, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to be successful in 2018.
I used to wonder what it feel like. Now I know achieve the goal.
Alright guys, so along with the new year comes a lot of new resolutions, a lot of new goals, and hopefully this video teaches you guys not only how to set goals, but help you guys follow through with those goals and be successful. So the first step is to obviously set a goal or set a resolution. I want you guys to set a goal that is so big that you are afraid of it, because honestly, the bigger goal that you guys set for yourself, the better you are going to be set up for success. I want you guys to brainstorm, what's that big goal? What's that big thing you want? I want you guys to throw that out in the universe and say, okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, I wanna get into my top university, or I wanna get into med school, or I wanna get my dream job. I want you guys to set a huge goal that you guys think will ultimately make your life better and make you happier. After that, I want you guys to set monthly or weekly goals. Obviously, you wanna shoot for the stars, but that's not how life works. You don't automatically just say, hey, I'm gonna be an NBA basketball player tomorrow and it's gonna happen in a day. You have to set yourself up with monthly goals, weekly goals, and even daily goals in order to gradually build up and reach that big, giant, scary goal. After you set that big goal and then you set your monthly, weekly, and daily goals, next is to create a plan. You have to make a game plan to get from point A, your starting point, to point Z, your end point, your end goal. In order to do that, you guys wanna create a big plan. You wanna grab a calendar, you want to maybe write it out on a notebook, how you're gonna go from point A to point Z, and really be meticulous and realistic with yourself on how you can do that. So for college, let's say I'm an entering freshman, I wanna make an A in all my courses. I'm gonna go either on Google Docs or a paper calendar, write out all my classes, I'm gonna write out all my homework assignments in a journal and make sure I do all of that. And then in between that, I'm gonna schedule out blocks of my time after class to study those classes. Or let's say I wanna lose 15, 20, 50 pounds. What I'm gonna do is create a plan, create a diet that I know I can follow, or either consult a coach who I know can help me reach my weight loss plans. So it's all really about setting that goal and then making realistic steps on how you can achieve that goal. All right, so now that you've made that plan, honestly, steps 1 and 2 are very easy. A lot of people are good at doing this, but the problem is they're not good at following through. And that's exactly what step 3 is. Step 3 is following through with that plan. In order to follow through, you have to hold yourself accountable. You have to follow through for yourself or for your family, whatever motivates you more. Like for myself, honestly, I can be very self-motivated, but there are times when I lack self-motivation. And really thinking about my family or my fiance, those actually really help motivate me too. So I think the point where a lot of people either fall off or fail at reaching their goals is they fail once and they just stop. So failure is the biggest part of success. You're gonna fail numerous times. The successful people have failed numerous times in order to get where they're at. For example, Steve Jobs, he dropped out of college, which is considered a failure. He started that program called Next, which my dad worked for, by the way, that's really cool, which was a failure. And now he's known as like one of the most successful people in this world, one of the most innovative people in this world. So he's failed numerous times. For a more personal example, I was a Division I gymnast, I was an All-American athlete, but that didn't just happen overnight for me. For my freshman year, I was cut from the team. I would consider that a pretty big failure. My second year, I made the team, but I didn't travel at all that year. I didn't even compete until the second half of the year, so I consider that another failure. But the thing is, I use those failures to motivate me in order to do well and reach my goals. My main point is success is not a straight ladder up. Success is gonna have a ton of failures sprinkled in, but successful people never let this stop them. Let's say they have a hardship, they pick themselves right up and they do something great, or they keep trying until they do something great that brings them up to that level of what people consider success. So it's really not about creating the perfect plan the first time around. It's really about creating that plan, seeing where you fail, and then tweak it to try again. Failure is gonna happen to you guys, but it's a matter of how you react that makes you successful. Once you get to that failure phase, step 4 is to revise and repeat. So what I mean by that is once you get to that failure point, you're going to recognize, say, okay, I failed. What can I do differently to not fail the next time? And then follow through with that plan. So you're gonna go through the same steps, create a plan on how to do it differently, and then follow through with it. So it's really easy for me to talk the talk and tell you guys how to do something. So I'm gonna give you guys my personal example of what my goals are this year and what I'm doing to personally achieve those goals. So for me, I have 2 very individual goals. My first goal is to obviously crush step 1. Now for those of you who don't know what step 1 is, it's like the MCAT but for residency. It's the biggest board exam basically of your medical career. Step 2 matters, step 3 matters, but this is gonna really open doors for you and help you decide which residency you can get into. For step 1, I'm gonna create my own individual schedule. I do have a study schedule. Shout out to Kevin and Med School Insiders for sending me his step 1 study schedule, but basically I'm gonna tweak that to better fit me, but use that study schedule because it's obviously been a proven study schedule to help him score high enough to get into plastic surgery. So from January till June 15th, which is when I take my test, I'm gonna be having to follow through, revise that plan many times, and I have a feeling I'm gonna be failing quite a bit in revising that plan, but that's all part of the process. And my second goal is to actually really improve my YouTube channel. So what I want to do is really plan ahead and continue to provide you guys unique content that only I can make, but still that really provides value to you guys and that is relatable. Maintaining YouTube while studying for step 1 is an enormous challenge. It's only gonna be 2 videos a month, but that is still a lot of time. And honestly, it's a little bit scary. I might fail once in a while, but I'm gonna keep continuing to provide you guys awesome content and trying my best to do that. It's gonna require me to be a lot more efficient and make sure I spend my time wisely, but I know it's all gonna be worth it in the end. Last night, I actually went on YouTube Live, asked you guys what videos you wanted to see, so I'm actually gonna be taking the time this weekend to record as many of those videos as I can and deliver you guys consistent content while I'm still prepping for step 1. A lot of it's gonna be recorded in advance, so even though they're gonna be releasing throughout the months, this will have already been done by the end of this month. I'm really trying to take this channel seriously, so I hope you guys enjoy these videos that I'm gonna be putting out in the next couple months. And as always, I wanna provide you guys the most unique but helpful content. So hopefully that was relatable to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Comment down below what you guys wanna see next, and I'll see you guys next time.